Hey folks, welcome back to the boat build. Just had some goodies arrive. We've got the rads, only little things. 400 wide, 300 tall. That's all you need. That'll give more than enough BTUs out for all we need on here. So we've got them. We've got brackets and valves. Yeah. Quite good value those, probably £20 or something offline. And the valves, it were like £45 I think, valve and rad, so that's not bad. You don't want anything bigger than that, not on this boat anyway. So we've got 3 of these to put in, one in here, should be going on there, and then one in the bathroom and one in the galley there, the galley kitchen. Right. I was looking at a towel rail for in the bathroom, but there's nothing I could get for where we can put it the right height. They're all too big. I did think of going down the lines of making one out of some copper pipe and that, but no, we're not doing that. We could do, but we'll just have one of these. We'll put a towel rail above it. And there's your 2 valves. That's your lock shield one, and that's the one that takes the thermostatics off. So if you've got thermostatics, then they just go onto that, take that blank off there, go onto there. Right. You might not have them, you can just have normal valves, but most folk have thermostatic now, so it maintains an even temperature in each room. Right, so they're going to go on. You can pull them at either end of a rad, but you've got to do them all the same on the system. And most systems, as you're looking at them in your house, you'll have your thermostatic valve on the right, and you'll have this on the left, your lock shield on the left, and that's what you use to help balance the system so it gets an even flow. Now we're on a little boat here, so it's not a lot to balance up, but it will make a difference so all the heat doesn't go to one rad type thing. So that's what we want to put on now, is get some compound on these and get them on the rad. Right, we're going to get the cupboard to put in here, then we can place this rad. So that's it made up with the thermostatic valve on. We're going to take that off for now because we don't need that on. I want to get knocked or something. We'll just put the cover back on for now. Now we decide how far out we want this rad to stick, because there's an odd leg. Yeah, you can use either one against the wall. So if you put it on that one against the wall, it won't stick out so far. If you put it on that one against the wall, it sticks out twice as much. We want them near to the wall. So we deduct. So we've got 100mm to that hole. So whatever height we want that to be, we just deduct it and then put the screw in there at that height and just decide on the width then. So we'll get that marked out. Right, so we're going to mark out for the brackets. I'll put the measurements on the wall here. Right, they're on, but those fixings are no good. I'm going to have to get the heavy duty fixings like for plasterboard that have the wings on the back and they splay out, but it doesn't stop me. The holes are fine, so it's not going to stop anything now. So I'll just carry on with this and we'll get the connections up. Right, so we're going to make the pipes up now. So we've got 22mm push fit connectors, which is 22, 22, 15. So 15mm goes up to the rad. So we need to line that up down here. In the system we use this pipe, the top pipe we'll have going to the right hand, and the bottom pipe will go to the left hand, so we just follow that all the way around. So we need to line it up. Not put any of the inserts on or anything, we're just getting a line for this. Right, following day. Excuse me. Right, I've got some toggle fitting. I need to put this on correctly because those plugs won't hold, and they're toggle fittings, they're heavy duty fasteners. You drill a hole, that's 14mm hole, and you push that through. When it goes on the other side it opens up and then pulls tight against the back of the board. So we need those for these rads, so I decided better get them and put them on, else we're going to be taking the brackets on and off, so do them once really. Once they're on, they're on. The only downside of them is you can't take them off because the toggle will come off the end and fall off. You can't get back through the hole, so you'd have to then put another toggle on, but they're not exactly expensive, but can't really see it coming off. And also pointed out to me through one of the comments was these super seal inserts which go onto your PEX pipe fittings. You should use these inserts, which are just a plain insert, It's just a plain insert, right? It doesn't have the seals on it and what have you. Because if you look at the head on it, the height of the head, that's half of what that is, right? So when your olive goes on, it goes right up to the end because there's too much head in there. They're stuck up too far into the fitting and they won't actually go in these radiator ones. I didn't realise that, but there you are, you will live and learn, and thanks for pointing it out. So now when it goes in, the olive sits there. It's on the pipe strengthener and it sits there, so there's plenty in. The olive does the sealing on these, not that. That's just to support that pipe. So all we're going to do is put that in the end of them and we're back in business. So thanks for pointing that out. So we'll get these on first. Right, so that's got that as best we can. We've got a clip on the bottom there, and that's in behind that one. I'll probably get a clip on here before we finally finish. But now I've got to get through there into the bathroom. But this stuff is just solid and it's cold. It's not helping the temperature. So we're going to get it there now and then up to the next one. Right, so we're going in here now. So that's it all in. Well, I'm not tightening everything up yet. We'll do it all at the end and put sealant on it, and then we're going to pressure test it anyway. So we've got this rad's in, that rad's in. We've got one more rad in there, which hopefully will be easy to get to. That wants a clip on the bottom and a what do they call it, washing machine valve on it to fit into the toilet. So that's all there is to do there. And we've got the stabs there for the hot and cold to the sink. We've got them to do yet. So we'll just go in there and finish this rads. Hey up folks, welcome back. Windy day today, it's blowing a gale, Thursday before the Christmas weekend. So back on here because I've not had a chance to do anything for a week because I've been working away. So we've got the final 2 brackets to put on. And what we have done is they're going on here. So took this panel off and I've put some timbers down the back so we can screw direct into the timber. Lots of support from that. We've got that painted, top coated, so now I'll get these brackets on and we'll have the rad on. So we're going to work these pipes round now, so we're going to push them back in here, clip them along there, then we're going to do the same again, 22mm up to the 15mm there, same into that one, then we're going to do a return, so you get a U at the end of this into the other pipe, so you've got a flow all the way around, so the circuit's not broken from 22mm, only where it stabs go off to the rad. So from there, we've got to join those back together. We can't do them on top of each other like the rest of the run. It's just too tight. You can't return those in that tight an area. So I made up the sort of smallest section you can put in there, which is 60mm, and then your 2 fittings in. So they're home. That's home. See, just leaves you like a 10mm gap there. So they're fully home and they're not touching each other. So all we do now is a couple of stabs up there. That job's done. Hey up folks, welcome back. Morning after. We finished this system. We've got us gauge made up, we've got us PCL valve on it, fitted on it. That's a 15mm end to go into that, and that's a 22mm to go onto one of the open ends on the pipe. So all we do is put that in there, and they take the little fittings, not the super seal ones, they don't have the rubbers on and they don't go in. So we're pushing that in there, that's made up. Now airline not end of that onto the end of the pipe, and a 22mm blank onto the other end of the pipe. So we've got a complete U circuit from here to that stop end. Then we're going to pressurise it with the airline, leave it and check that the pressure doesn't drop. If the pressure doesn't drop, we ain't got to leak. If it does drop, we've got to leak. We've got to find it, one of these fittings in right. So we're going to get that done now. Right, so we get this on, we'll blank this one off, clean it off, push fit on end, blanked off. fit on the other end. And that's that. Right, we've got a leak. It's pressure's coming out and I can hear it in there. So we'll find it which joint it is and sort it out. Right, that's bubbling there. That joint's leaking. You can see bubbles. Right, I don't know what happened there, but that was leaking, but it seems to have gone back in now. So I'll get it pressurised again. Right, so that's the pressure tester working. It's pumped up there to just over 3 bar, and that's been like that for the last 20 minutes. It's not dropping anything now. So we dry pressure tested it, which eliminates 99% of any problems you're going to get. There were a couple of leaks, right, small leaks and that I've sorted them, just couplings, and one of the bleed valve on the radiator wasn't up tight, so it just finds things for you. But when you do put heat in it, if there is a little bit of a drop in pressure, then once the pipes all get hot and what have you and they all settle down, it tends to go. So I'm not worried about it, that's fine, it's all working good now, which is a bonus always, not to have leaks, because that's not does your boat a lot of good, does it? That's it then, folks. Christmas is coming. It's Friday, it's about 1 o'clock. I've had enough, I'm going home. We're going to have a shower, get at the pub and have a game of darts and that, wait lads. So anyway, so we'll leave it at that, and I shall see you after Christmas. And thanks everybody for watching this year. Thanks for your comments, and thank you very much for subscribing. That does help the channel along, and liking if you like them. So I wish you all Merry Christmas. Don't get too much to drink, you'll end up with an headache. Alright then, see you all. Ta-ra!